3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
We're back for another day of fun, so I hope you're ready to have fun. If you're not ready to have fun, you see yourself out.
That's right.
It's the
You
Puff
tell
and
'em.
Steph podcast on your Tuesday. Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the pike. And we're inside the American Shaman of PA studio. Steph, when you wake up in the middle of the night, do you have a problem getting back to sleep?
Oh, never. I
Really?
never if I ever have a problem sleeping, something is very wrong.
A sleep specialist has revealed the two things you should never do if you suddenly wake up during the night and you want to get back to sleep. He says the first thing you should never do if you wake up is go to the bathroom unless you really need to.
Oh, I go to the bathroom like 3 times during the night.
And you drink a lot of water, so that
do.
makes a lot of sense. And here's the thing. If you told anyone else that doesn't know you, they'd be like, you have a problem. You need to go see a doctor. But I know, as case in point, there's water right in front of you. You can't even not drink water. Like every break, you're drinking water. And this is a
Right.
half-hour show.
Right. I drink 36 ounces of water right before bed. I do.
Wow.
It's a regimen.
He says when you get out of bed and stumble to the bathroom or even decide to sit up, it causes your heart rate to increase. You'll have a harder time slowing it down to get back to sleep. The second thing you should never do, never reach for your phone or even look at your alarm clock for the time. Looking at the time causes the brain to become agitated and stressed, which are two of the worst feelings you can have if you want to fall back asleep.
But you have to know what time it is.
Do you? Do you? If it's the middle of the night, do you have to know what time it is?
For me, I always look because if say my alarm normally goes off around 5:40. If it's 1 a.m., I'm like, score, I got 5.5 hours left. But if it's, if it's 6:15, I'm like, oh crap.
Right.
Or not 6. Yeah, if it's 10 minutes before my alarm's going to go
Right.
off.
No, but what's the point? Who cares?
Because it gets me excited if it's 1 or 2 a.m. I'm like, I calculate how much time I have left, and it makes my soul happy. Aren't you curious, though?
No.
What time is it?
No.
Really? You don't look?
No.
If you get up to go to the bathroom, you don't look?
I'm trying to think. If I get up to go to the bathroom, do I pass any clocks? No. Do I look at my phone? No.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to. I need to know. I'm like, is it 1 a.m. or is it 5 a.m.?
I'm just a curious person. I need to know what's going on in the world around me. Now, is it only to check your time? Or are you checking your DMs, your texts, everything else?
Yeah, I'll tap my phone and I'll see different things. And
Okay.
I usually don't open them, though. I just look at the time and look at what the things are. Sometimes I will. If it's a message from someone I don't talk to a lot or a weird thing, I'll look at it. And then there's always that weird half asleep confusion. And then the next morning, it feels like it was a dream. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Because I look at my phone and when I sleep and you don't. So you
Yeah.
wouldn't understand.
You also text in your sleep.
I do.
I have received, in my lifetime, at least 2 Steph sleep texts.
It's my specialty.
It is what you're good at. It's what makes one of the things that makes you unique.
Thank you.
Yes. So never apologize for those sleep texts. Yeah, I definitely disagree with the going to. I mean, I go to the bathroom not every night, but what does this dude want you to do? Wetting the bed will help you sleep better. You'll be warmer or something
Right.
No, man, I gotta get up.
Right. No, go and relieve yourself before you go back to sleep. If you
We're
need to.
trained as children to not wet the bed, and this dude's like, nah, unless you really have to, don't do it. Well, a lot of times that's what wakes me up.
Right.
The fact that I have to go.
Right.
Nah, man, just let it flow. Just let it
No
flow.
worries.
Let it flow. All right, so I am going to ask you a question, and this might seem like a dumb question. You're going to find out that it's not. How much do you think a full-time LA County lifeguard makes?
On the beach?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
So think about it. When you're a lifeguard, in a pool in the summer, you're probably making minimum wage.
Yeah.
Maybe $10 an hour. And if you're a kid, that's fine. But if you made being a lifeguard your career in LA County with all those nice beaches and all that stuff, how much do you think they make a year?
It's probably a crazy amount because you probably have to be like perfectly fit and good looking.
I don't think you have to be good looking, but you definitely have to be like able to swim out in the water.
Yeah, but you know the stereotype about lifeguards.
Help! I'm drowning! I need help! Not you, the good looking one! Help!
There's that stereotype though, yeah?
I mean, Baywatch is like, that's what it was about.
Right. So I'm thinking they probably make pretty good, like 75 grand.
Okay. 7 LA County lifeguards earned more than $300,000 in salary and overtime pay in 2019, according to Forbes magazine.
Wow.
82 lifeguards made more than $200,000. LA's best paid lifeguard was acting chief lifeguard Fernando Bollier.
His name totally would be Fernando.
He made $391,971 in 2019.
Wow.
He has a salary of $205,000, perks of $60,000, and benefits of $125,000. Second place was Captain Daniel Douglas, who earned a total of $368,000 with base pay, overtime, benefits, and other factors. 31 lifeguards in LA made between $50,000 and $131,000 just in overtime over the course of 1 year.
Wow. We're doing it all wrong.
What
here.
are we doing?
We're
Like,
doing it
listen,
wrong.
I can't be a lifeguard, but I could absolutely be a buoy or something. I float. I could be out in the ocean, like, kind of floating there in the waves and being like, no, hey, you're too far. Turn around. Turn around. You're way too far.
So you could like be a lifeguard assistant, let's call it, because you would help so that they wouldn't have to tell people that they're out too far and blow their whistles.
I mean, let's be honest. I'm not going to do any of this because sharks. But
True.
But I mean, let's say there was no sharks and we got rid of those terrible beasts. I'll be a buoy. Make that. I'll make 60 grand a year. Live in a van or something in LA.
Seriously, that's good money.
That's so much. I read that and I said, normally we don't talk about people's salaries and stuff unless it's ridiculous. That's why I said there's no way Steph's going to guess this. What did you guess? 75 grand?
Yeah.
That's a good living.
Right?
75 grand. I'd be happy to make that.
Right?
And these guys are like 75 grand. Pfft, save yourself.
Right?
Be like, help! She's drowning. Pfft, they cut our pay.
I'm not doing it.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
I do not get wet for anything less than 6 figures.
Wow. I mean, I guess they have an important job.
Yeah, absolutely. They save people's lives.
It's just a lot of money.
But that is so much money.
Yeah.
And what? They must have a union or something to get to that point.
Right.
Where you're making 6 figures as a lifeguard.
Well, you called the one guy Captain John or something. It's like,
We have acting chief lifeguard Fernando Bollier, I think is how you say his name, and then Captain Daniel Douglas.
right, like I didn't know that they had like official titles at different levels.
Could you imagine, like, hi, this is my captain, Daniel Douglas. Oh, you're a captain. What are you a captain of? I'm a lifeguard. That's weird. You're a captain lifeguard.
Right, like what
So
does
you're
that
like
mean?
the head lifeguard? Like, yeah, what does that mean?
I'm very
I don't know.
intrigued.
It means they make bank.
Right.
Is what it means. It means they make us feel bad about ourselves. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes, let's talk about the worst coworkers you've ever had.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
There's Steph drinking her water, so she has to go to the bathroom 9 times a night. Okay. So Steph actually sent me this, which leads me to believe that maybe there's something specific that she wants to talk about. But on Reddit, they were talking about who was your coworker from hell. So look, or think back to your days of doing whatever it is you were doing, whatever kind of job you were doing. I have some responses that I want to read real quick. I had a colleague who genuinely enjoyed seeing people not do well, and when people felt uncomfortable, she's very manipulative. She'll ask you questions and sympathize with whatever you have going on, only to turn around and tell everyone what you just confessed to her.
Oh, evil.
Yeah. This woman was one of those people who always had to one-up you. I've seen those.
Yep.
If you cut your thumb off, she was just recently sawed in half. That's what she said. The 50-something in the workplace was the owner's son. He was a spoiled brat who constantly reminded me of who he was if I stood up to him. He was creepy, too. He could never just tell any of the women they looked nice. One day when I was wearing a skirt, he actually told me that my legs looked nice. Is that sexual harassment? Right now, yes. Hey, nice legs.
Nice legs.
I mean, that's kind of a weird compliment.
It's a weird thing to say.
He was in his 50s, 6'4" tall, had uncontrolled diabetes. I was 24 and a foot shorter. Normally he was a teddy bear, but when his blood sugar got low, he would get violent. He tried throwing punches at me for suggesting he get a Coke from a vending machine.
What? Okay, I was wondering why the diabetes mentioned. No.
Well, that's a medical condition. Does that make him a coworker from hell? I guess so. But it's still a medical condition. All right, I read some of these. Steph, does anyone stick out to you as being like a bad coworker? Like if you're just drinking with your friends one night and they say, and you're telling stories about work, and like, oh, who was your worst coworker?
I gotta be honest. No.
Everyone's amazing. Everyone is the best person ever. Oh my God.
Honestly, I do. I really feel like I've been fortunate. I can't think of anybody that I could even sit here and complain about. I mean, there's been some odd balls along the way, as there always will be, but nobody that I could complain about.
Right.
Are you thinking of anybody?
Yeah, it was when it's not from the radio station or anything. It was when I was working retail. There was a guy there. You know, we had bags in the back, our bags, and they had to be searched every night to make sure we weren't stealing the merchandise. That's pretty normal in retail. Well, come to find out, this guy was actually stealing from other people's bags.
Who were stealing from the store?
No. Like, I would bring in a bag with some stuff in it, maybe a snack or personal things I would write while the store wasn't busy, things like that.
Oh.
And, like, a couple people would put, like girls who were working in the store, they'd have their purses. Well, this dude would go in the back and, like, steal money from their purses.
Whoa, that's messed up.
And I found, like, you would hate this, but I found, like, pens and pencils missing from my bag. I know, stealing school supplies.
How could you?
Yeah.
That's another level.
So they found him out. He was probably the worst one I had. I don't think anyone was a coworker from hell, though, or made my job any harder, really.
Right.
Nothing like this. Nobody's taking a swing at me.
No.
That I can remember. I remember when I was in Buffalo working at a radio station, we all went out drinking one night, and there was a fella who liked fellas, who got a little bit too uncomfortably close with me when he got a little intoxicated. And I was nice about it. I just said, Mike. That was his name, Mike. I said, Mike.
Calling him out by name.
Whatever. Said Mike, because now it became a joke eventually, but it's like, Mike, I'm not into dudes, right? He goes, well, you never know if you don't. He said, don't knock until you try it. And I was like, I'm good. We lost touch years ago, but we were still friends after that.
Right.
But that was like the most awkward moment I've ever had with a coworker.
Right.
So, yeah, no, none of the stories like this, which makes me think that my professional life has been pretty boring, actually.
It does kind of feel that way, right?
A bit.
There's nothing exciting to think of.
So I got to tell you about Brimir Buda Sabat. He's 54 years old. He's from Croatia. I probably butchered his name, and I apologize. He set a new world record for the longest time for breath held underwater. Guess how long this dude held his breath underwater.
Gosh. It's an extravagant amount of time.
Yeah, way more than I would ever.
It's more than I'm trying to think. How long can I hold my breath for?
Yeah, how long can you hold your breath for? And then multiply it by a bunch.
Is it 3 minutes?
3 minutes? No.
That's a long time.
With enough training, you could probably hold your breath for 3 minutes in 2-3 months.
No, I couldn't even do it for 30 seconds right now.
30 seconds?
I think I'd start to panic. I'm not good with underwater stuff. I have to hold my nose.
My whole plan with this was to get us to hold our breath against each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not underwater, so it's okay.
Yeah, you're not going to pass out. Be like, I regret to inform you that Steph drowned last show.
She's gone, but she died doing what she loves.
Sammy's coming back, everyone, full time. She can hold her breath for much longer.
Okay, was it more than 6 minutes?
It was 24 minutes and 33 seconds.
How is that even possible?
The incredible feat was achieved in a swimming pool under doctor supervision. Reporters were there as well. He spent a few minutes hyperventilating on pure oxygen to increase his body oxygenation. Oh my God, am I drunk?
Oxygenization.
There we go.
I didn't say it right. Don't give me credit. Whatever. Wait, no, I want to figure this out. Oxygenization.
It's oxygenation.
There you go.
There you go.
Did it.
Mr. Sobat spent almost 25 minutes face down in the pool without coming up for air. He says he spent years of training and conditioning to do that. It's static diving. It requires years of preparation and training the body to pump oxygenated blood at a very slow rate through the body, as well as to retain oxygen for long periods of time.
You can train your body to not need oxygen.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So,
I don't know. That just sounds horrific to me. Bro, that record is all yours.
So do you want to try this? Do you want to see who can hold their breath longer?
Okay, yeah. I'm probably going to lose.
This is going to be great content, by the way, of just us in silence for a little bit.
Wait, do I have to plug my nose?
We're going to do the honor system. So if you breathe through your nose, you breathe through your nose.
Wait, so if I close my mouth but breathe through my nose, that's cheating?
That is absolutely cheating. Why wouldn't that be anything but cheating?
Wait, I'm trying to think of how to hold your breath when you're not underwater.
Just hold your breath. Don't breathe. Don't let your lungs work.
Oh, okay. And I hold my nose?
If it makes you feel better, hold your nose.
Okay.
I don't need to hold my nose.
Okay.
Okay. On 3, you ready?
Yeah.
On 1. Oh, let me get to a good point. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I can't do it. I just started laughing. I can't look at you.
That was 16 seconds.
I actually feel winded.
That was 16 seconds.
When I feel like I'm out of control with, I'm losing control of something, it makes me panic.
It was 16 seconds.
Yeah, nope. I'm not going to be an overpaid lifeguard, or I'm not going to be this guy. I can't do it.
16 seconds.
Well, I also started to laugh because we were looking at each other.
It was weird. I got to admit, it was weird. like in silence.
Yeah. You know what? That's not my strength.
That was the most captivating 16 seconds of podcasting in the history of podcasting. Prove me wrong. Come at me, bro. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, my friends, it's time to talk dogs. It's been a minute. Let's talk some dogs.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
I would never do this story if I wasn't doing a show with you. I'm just letting you know. Okay?
Okay, good.
Okay. Do you ever just stare at your dogs and they stare back at you eye to eye?
And then you like start tearing up because you love them so much?
Yeah, not that part. I'm just talking about the staring.
Oh, you're looking at them and they're looking at you.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, every day.
A study shows that when dogs and their owners stare at each other, the love hormone, oxytocin, is released, meaning that people feel just as strongly about their dogs as they do about their relatives.
Oh, if not stronger. If not stronger.
In Steph's case, if not stronger.
Oh my gosh.
So, though looking into your dog's eyes releases a hormone in your body that makes you fall even more madly in love with your dogs.
It makes so much sense.
Steph's like, I didn't need science to tell me this. I already knew it.
Seriously, on a daily basis, I just like look at them and I feel like it's like sometimes it's cute aggression, but sometimes it's just pure love.
Okay, we're going to move on. All right. A Texas man was taken into custody last Friday morning after he allegedly climbed to the top of a construction site and started operating a 20-foot crane in downtown Houston. So this is downtown. This isn't some construction site where there's nobody around. This is downtown Houston. One of the cranes that goes on the buildings.
Right.
He was operating that. Workers at the site saw the man getting into the crane's cab around 3 a.m. He actually started moving the crane, but the workers, thank God, have like a kill switch. So they were able to shut it down. Okay. Police used a drone and called a SWAT team to get the man down safely. Here's the funny part. Houston police said the man told them he didn't even remember going into the construction site or climbing the crane.
Of course he didn't.
It's believed that drugs had played a part in it.
No.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Now, we've all had, I don't say all, because I don't want to throw Steph under the bus if she hasn't done this. I've done this. We've all partied the night before and someone goes, oh my God, you were so funny. You did this. And you went, I did? And they went, yes, it was hilarious. Everyone was laughing. Don't be worried. sorry you don't remember it. Many people, again, I don't want to throw Steph under the bus, but many people have experienced the day after, going out and having a few drinks, maybe making some jokes and making people laugh and not remembering it. Little blackouts in time.
And you hear the stories the next day.
Right.
And sometimes it kind of comes back to you. You're like, oh, that's right.
Sure. Could you imagine explaining to this guy? Now, drugs were involved. That's not really my thing. I'm more into the booze.
Not really. Okay. Not really your thing?
That's not my thing at all. Did I say not really my thing?
You said not really.
Especially during the week. But never have I ever even come close to climbing and then operating a crane. I don't even, I can't do that sober. I wouldn't even know what to push.
Right. You wouldn't know what.
My guess is he was just pulling levers.
Probably.
And one of them worked. Thank God as far as I know, nothing was attached to the crane. And he could have pulled a release lever and dropped a steel beam or something.
Right.
Thank God nothing like that. And they were, like I said, they were able to use the kill switch and stop the crane from operating. But that's scary. But it makes me think of, man, I've had some times in my life where I was told about something I did the day after.
Right, but it was nothing like this.
No, not even. No, it's like, dude, you said something so funny.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
Yeah.
Usually it's me being a mushy and telling people how much I love them.
I just want you to know that when I look into your eyes, it's not close to when I look into my dog's eyes, but I'm like we're halfway there. And that means a lot because I really like my dogs. All right, it's time to stump Steph. This cuts your chance of having a heart attack by nearly in half. What is it?
This is something you do? Or is it a characteristic about you?
It's something about you, but it's not necessarily characteristic. But it is. Ooh, how do I give a hint? Or how do I answer your question?
Can you control it?
Yes.
Something about you. Is it visibly noticeable?
I mean, maybe. It depends on the situation.
So it's something about you that makes your chance of having a heart attack lower.
Yep, and it has nothing to do with health, exercise, eating right, any of that stuff.
So it's not weight
Nope.
related or anything
Nope.
like that?
Nope.
And you can control it?
Yep, you actually go out and get this thing.
Tattoo?
No.
You get it?
Yeah, you get it.
You buy it?
Sometimes it's free, depending on the situation.
Sometimes it's free?
Yeah.
The free ham at Giant around Easter?
Nailed it. No, sometimes it's free. Think about your favorite thing in the world.
Dogs.
All right.
Oh, you adopt a dog.
Nope, you adopt a...
Pet.
Nope.
What else?
Not a dog.
Oh, a human baby?
No, not a dog, but
What else do you adopt? Cat.
Yeah, you adopt a
Really?
cat. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
True story, bro. Nearly 30,000 people are injured each year by this household item. What is it? 30,000 people are injured each year by this household item.
TVs hung on the wall.
No, not a cat, I was going to say. Not a TV.
Is it in the kitchen?
Yep.
Is it an appliance?
Yep.
The oven?
Nope.
The toaster?
Nope.
The blender?
Nope.
The mixer?
I don't want to know a blender injury. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
No. Mixer? You mean like a stand mixer?
Yeah.
No.
Microwave?
Nope.
Knives?
No, it's an appliance. You were so knives. The way you said knives.
I said it with confidence.
You did. You shouldn't have. I said
know.
appliance. You've literally mentioned
refrigerator.
There we go. I was gonna say you've literally mentioned everything in the kitchen, including something that wasn't an appliance, but the one that's the right answer. Okay.
Wait, is it falling on people?
I think maybe some of it's they hurt themselves by opening it up to their face. I don't know if it's falling on people. I'm sure some of the 30,000 people that are injured. What happened, bro? Refrigerator fell on me. All right, interesting. Maybe some of it's their, significant other opened it up and they didn't realize they were right behind them.
Right.
And things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so pick out whatever story it happened. Refrigerator hurts people. Look out for it. Coming up tomorrow, We're going to start our show with a Would You Rather Wednesday. Have a great Tuesday, Freds.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.